It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Yeah, if I retire from rapping, how many of y'all really miss me? My swing is incredible, feel like Timberland and Missy. Some niggas owe me money for the style, bitch, I'm Fendi, that's a double entendre. Y'all better put some respect on me, DJ Envy, like Jesus and Meryl. I'm a king, I'm a pharaoh, frequently leading this era. Greatness be seeping through the mirror, hold my image and my likeness. My family tree strong as Osiris, I bought hard on them haters like tendonitis. Been my own man, creating avenues like Rosecrans. Y'all niggas stick to the script, I switch up the program. I hold bands in both hands and slow dance with your main chick, no romance, I'm so advanced. If I tell you hit the bricks, I mean it. I hate extra niggas around me, shit is inconvenient. I'm sitting the name, it's my head getting bigger than Frida. We sing it for freedom, the money weighing in like Keenan. A record sale. I flip streams of income like heads or tails. I spit crack like eggshells. Your girl stay chirping like Nextel. The block stay buzzing like I'm serving a fish scale. Either make a purchase or serve a purpose. The boy blaze trails like Nick Nurkic. Shout it tight thick like 6 burgers. If she don't feel the kid, it's a disservice. I'm pinning more hits than Keith Urban. This shit working. Had to steal the beat from Flow. I don't keep it low. Best on either coast. Try me, you could be a ghost. Slick like nematode. Swing like Ichiro. Now you tryna sell a fake book. What you be Simone? If they rapping, I don't trust them. Try to stab me in the back, my chiropractor gon' adjust them. Anytime you play a beat, I'm just enhancing the production. With the way I eat, I got to hand you that concussion. Ain't no just.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. It's been a minute since we had a talk about Nicki Minaj, but the one we're about to have today was definitely something long overdue. Okay? I saw this coming a mile away. I said it a while back. Nicki Minaj was going to go into another act or a second act of her career as a grifter. We knew what was coming when she aligned herself with Trump. We knew what was coming when she came out here doing the whole FBI bullshit and all that stuff. When you go to that side, ain't nothing on the other side of it but blatant cash grabs and dealing with people that may not have the capacity to fight against it. You know what I'm saying? People that are easily led, sheep mentality people. And a lot of those people also follow with their dollars, even if it ends up to their demise or detriment. So here we are. Nicki Minaj, number one, has come out and announced that she is going to be launching a rap school. Okay? Now, on the surface, Nicki Minaj, somebody who's been heralded and regarded over the last 15, nearly 20 years as a lyricist, as one of rap's premier artists. She was never that high on the list for me personally, as far as in the lyrical department, but she had the voice, she had the image, she had the machine, she had the talent early on. You know, she doesn't really exercise the full breadth of her talent these days, but I would never say she's talentless, you know. But she had all of these things going for her in the early parts of her career. The last 5-6 years, maybe even 7-8, haven't been as great artistically, musically. But all of that being put to the side, on the surface, it's not so surprising that she would go into a mentorship role, I guess you could say. I think it's something that people would have expected from her quite a bit sooner. You know what I mean? Especially as the later generation of ladies in rap began to come into the space. I think a lot of people would have expected her to assume a mentorship role around the 2017, 2018 margin. Of course, that would have come with some humility and not trying to put yourself in the position of a Vince Lombardi to someone else. But we'll keep that moving, right? So now it sounds like she's not going to be doing it from a traditional standpoint of her trying to launch a label. She's already done that It hasn't really been a successful venture. Um, doesn't look like she's going to be looking to um get involved with existing artists in the industry, but now it looks like she's going to be opening this up to common folk, regular people who perhaps want to get some pointers from Nicki Minaj, pick her brain, try to understand her process, et cetera, which is a very low risk, low reward situation for her. Well, excuse me, low risk, high reward situation. Low reward for those that are going to be putting their money into it. High reward for her because she can give them a couple little nuggets that sound deep. You know, she's good for coming out and making something very simple and easy. A 30-second comment. She knows how to drag them out into 30-minute tangents. So I think she's going to excel in that area, not so much in terms of creating proteges, but in terms of creating revenue. How many good artists are we going to see come out of this? I wouldn't predict many, if any. But it is a business opportunity, and anybody who pays their money is a paying customer. Now, deeper than rap school, she also came out and said that she is going to be launching Bible school. Not Bible study, but Bible school, which is interesting. And she said that the collection will be open very soon. That is the first thing that came as she opens up the school, honing in on collection, not about edification, not about growth, not about the Spirit, not about the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Only the collection. I find that to be very interesting. Playing with God is very interesting, especially as somebody who's been coming out here trying to act like a great Christian in recent years. She also said that she's got some sort of offering that she's going to be opening up, like an auction, something very valuable that's going to be starting at $10 million. What that is, I don't know, but clearly Nicki Minaj is on the hunt for some manyan, and she's not trying to hold no image, no qualms, no shit, self-respect along the way. Give me your money. Fuck it. I need to cash out. So here we are on Nicki's Twitter, where she gets into her spiel. She says, you can sign up for my rap school in 30 days. So by May 15th, damn, you you gonna open this bitch up right as your taxes probably been filed. And the government has let you know what you owe. 30 days from today, y'all can start pouring into my tax fund. That's my assumption of the situation, but we'll continue. You can sign up for my rap school in 30 days. Also, auctioning something very special to me, autographed, one of one in the world. The bid will begin at $10 million. So this ain't for her fans. This is for somebody that's very well off, who has the money, who has the disposable money. Chances are it's not going to be anything extremely valuable, worth $10 million, but for a nice memento previously owned by Nicki Minaj, somebody will do it. She says, can you guess what that is? Sound like your motherfucking house, to be all the way real. Sound like your house. But we'll continue. She says, I love saying I'm going to do something just to watch all the pieces on the board move. And then she gets into an AI, Nicki Minaj, moving the chess pieces. Is that the queen? Checkmate. Got a little Chuckyism to it also. She follows up from that post and she says, imagine fishing for hours and not catching any fish. Not one. Who's fishing? I don't know. She says, now it's dark, cold. You're hungry, thirsty, tired, bones aching, disappointed, beating up on yourself, wishing you never came. You've given up. You know everyone's back home depending on you, and now you have to deliver disappointing news. Then out of nowhere, your best friend appears. You tell him you came in vain, you caught no fish. He tells you to try again on the right side. You look at him like he's gotta be crazy. You've been there for hours. You know for a fact the net will be empty when it comes back up again. You do it anyway. And would you look at that? Net full. Do you realize that your best friend is the final boss? The one who loves and adores you is in charge. The ocean waves turn whichever way he commands. The heart of the kings are in his hands. My goodness, I love him so much. Okay, so she's getting into her religious text here, or her idea of what religion is, I guess. So I guess she's trying to lead the people to Jesus. You've been fishing, you've been busting your tail, but you've been in the wrong spot. You're heartbroken. You're embarrassed to go home to your family, but then God comes in and gives you divine direction. Okay? Okay, cool. So then she says, what a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Bible school. All religions are welcome to join us, and please feel free to give your own words of love or wisdom to the congregation. Love you guys. Collection will be taken next week. Limited signups will be made available. So she's literally opening up Bible school to all religions, which is interesting because all religions may not be interested. Well, whoever's interested, I guess they can sign up. It's going to be a limited amount anyway. Who knows what that offering is going to be? Who knows what that minimum price is going to be to join Nicki Minaj in reading the Bible, I guess somehow interpreting the Bible and having discussions about it. But again, this sounds like an elaborate plan to set herself up, almost to deify herself. Because a lot of people that lead these types of situations, that's what they end up doing. These people don't come for the Bible. They come for you. They come to be in concert with you. They come to hear you speak. They come to hear your interpretation of what's being said in the book, read in the book. Even if you dead ass wrong, even if you have no actual understanding of it yourself, or any grasp of theology in any professional way, these people are going to sign up to have conversations with Nicki Minaj. Now, I can only imagine the type of condescending BS people are going to be receiving on the other end of these conversations because she can't help herself. Boy, in the name of God, she going to be trolling y'all. But again, whoever pays for it, God bless, literally. May the Lord be with you. You are going to need it. Emma said, collection will be taken next week with a smiley face. At least she limited the signups, though. She didn't want to have too many people. But rest assured, whatever happens, we'll be finding out about it because all these fanned out people, if it's going to be a Zoom or something recorded, it'll get out. The dirt will find its way to surface. Just wait for it. She also had this to say. If you are keeping tabs on me, know that I am not keeping tabs on you. I am keeping tabs on Me Too. And of course, y'all know the Me Too movement for victims of sexual assault and things of that nature, the Me Too movement. So she's implying somebody out here is a predator. Trusting God and being productive. That means I will always beat you by sheer logic alone. You will never get back the time you spent on me. I use my energy and yours. Hashtag currency. Hashtag alchemy. Oh, and thank you for your attention. Barbs do it better. Okay? I feel like that tweet was aimed at somebody specific. I do not know who it is. A lot of her time has been spent in trying to find angles to shit on Jay-Z and Rock Nation, but I can't say for certain if that was aimed in that particular direction. It was very ambiguous. So we'll just see if any of this stuff that she's talking about actually comes to fruition. There was supposed to be an album that dropped 2 weeks ago, and as we neared into the new year, she canceled that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So anything that she says, anything that she alludes to, anything she makes an announcement for at this current stage is definitely, I'll believe it when I see it. But again, she says 30 days from now, she'll be launching the rap school. Now, if by some stretch of the imagination, she's able to pour into some artists that are coming up under her, if she can, I mean, let's be real. I don't know if y'all know, but there's a couple different artists out right now that are being compared to Nicki Minaj, whether it be their sound, their vocal inflections, facial expressions, aggression on the mic, animated antics. There's a few different people who have been compared to Nicki. There's a couple people that are definitely picking up her old nachos, as they were saying once before. I do kind of believe that that's where some of this originates from, because of these ladies that are buzzing being compared to her. She doesn't really take too kindly to that shit. So she like, shit, if people are gonna be eating off my plate, I might as well be getting paid for it. Come get it straight from me. Now, if something good is to come from it, that would be awesome. I just don't see it, because I think that a bunch of people who have no business rapping, writing, or even trying to step to a mic are going to be the ones who actually put their funds up. And hey, again, if you can get it, why not? But at the same time, interesting behavior. Not even like from a master class or something like that, where, you know, independent artists will benefit from it. But we'll see, man. The Bible thing, I really don't support. I'm not behind that shit at all, especially when you say collections will open. What are you taking collections for if you don't got to physically have a building? What are you receiving collections for? But anyway, that's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there, we ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had